Hi there, Lester Fields here. I need to find a holotape with David's voice saying the word negotiate for Rose to complete an audio hook she's working on to get the Raiders to meet with me. And for this, I head to David's old stomping grounds, Arctos Pharma. There are some bots wandering the hallways that I quickly dispose of.
Intruder identified.
And my search for holotapes begins. I find a holotape tucked away inside a desk and give it a listen.
Tessa, I need those reports by 3 today. Are you ready for the meeting?
Nervous as hell, but ready as I'll ever be.
I'll be nervous. If I didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be going.
That's oddly reassuring, coming from you.
Take it as a compliment. You've got the business sense and legal background to have my job if you wanted it. I'd even venture to guess you're recording this very conversation.
Neither confirm nor deny that.
And that is why I have every reason to believe you'll be running this company someday. You're gonna do fine today. See you in an hour.
Warning.
See you there.
Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Damn, he's good. He'll never incriminate himself. This may take a while.
Well, that may have been a bust, but I do find out that someone named Tessa was trying to get David to incriminate himself all those years ago. I press on, and in a boardroom, in the trash, I find another holotape.
Alright, folks, these terms are ridiculous. Absurd, even. I'm not signing until we see at least 80% profit.
These terms are perfectly reasonable. Since when are environmental laws and fair wages ridiculous and absurd?
Since they take away 30% of the profits we're set to gain, Lawrence, you can talk to me about fair wages when you give up your bonus.
Come on, David. We need to wrap up this deal. Our partners are getting impatient. There has to be room for negotiation here.
I'll be the one who says when it's time to negotiate here. Our partners are only impatient because they need this deal more than us. They just hope we don't realize it. Now go back to your desks and figure out how to get me that 80%, or I'll find someone else who can.
Huzzah! I've found it. Rushing back to Rose,
All right, time to finish this little pet project. Ooh, I gotta admit, I don't have many files on David and Rosalind talking about their pre-Raider days, so this will be pretty interesting. I'll just give it a quick listen. Yep, sounds like David all right. Ruthless even then. Getting back to business, a little slice and dice, some audio love, and voila! Mission accomplished. All you gotta do now is take a quick trip to the nearby relay tower and set up a new transmitter to get this bad boy broadcasted. Oh, just using a holotape to set up a new connection so I can transmit this message. Nothing fancy. Oh yeah, I heard that old Duchess lady's radio signal start up a while back. I should have known that was you. Here's the program you'll need to run at the relay tower. Just load it up and follow directions. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, really. And here, As a token of my gratitude, you can have this old holotape back as a souvenir.
Of course, it wouldn't have been as easy as just handing the holotape to Rose. And so I schlep on over to a local relay tower that's been taken over by some super mutants.
Oh, hey, little human. Somewhere.
Once the fight is over, I head on inside and to the emergency broadcast terminal there, where I load up the hookup holotape from Rose and activate the transmitter connection.
Remote transmitter connected. Beginning recorded message loop.
Hey, Meg, listen up. I'm David fucking Thorpe. Get your ass over here. Top of the world is where it's at. Mezzanine. It's time to negotiate. Or I will kill every last one of you. Hey, Meg, listen up.
Broadcast loop confirmed. Congratulations. Your transmitter is now connected.
Is that great or what? Anyway, confession time. Sure, I could have got Meg out here lickety-split. I mean, don't get me wrong, she really ain't my biggest fan. But believe me, this broadcast, way more fun. Now, you probably want to haul ass back to the mez, because something down there's making all the racket, and you're gonna want that place nice and tidy for when Meg shows up.
Well, that was some decent audio splicing, and I know from audio splicing. But something is making noises in the mezzanine at the top of the world, the spot where I'm supposed to meet up with the raiders, and it falls to me to clear out whatever's in there. Entering the mezzanine, I come across a bunch of Scorched and swiftly take care of the lot. It's about that time that the raiders show up, and I approach their leader, Meg.
The hell is this? Where's Thorpe? Bullshit. I'm only here for David. If that bastard survived, I want to see him. Now where is he? You got that old diaper pail on your side? So who the hell are you? Don't tell me you're one of those worthless settlers. Holy shit, a vault dweller! Even better. You come scurrying out of your little cubby hole and you think you can start making demands? Think again. Excuse me. Boy, you got some fire in you, I'll give you that. And maybe we might owe you that. So, 7-6. What's this all about? David's trophy, huh? Wow, it must be dead. Or turned tail if you've managed to get your hands on it. Huh. I take it this means you recognize me as leader around here. Smart. Looks like you got yourself a brain after all. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll spare you a minute to tell me what you want before I get back to retaking Appalachia. Yeah, Margie was into all that live and let live talk. Hate to break it to you, she ain't in charge now. I am. You don't get to talk to me about that. We lost everything to that disease while you were all sitting pretty underground. Inoculation? That's just some bullshit the responders made up to sucker the weak out of their supplies. Didn't fall for it then? Sure as shit ain't falling for it now. Efficacy, huh? Maybe you do know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I got my own straight-line solution. Kill 'em all. Got a raid against a group of Scorch going down right now. Why don't you head on over, see a real plan in action? What are you talking about? Yeah, so we might lose a couple people. So what? We got numbers. Man. Shit, you're right. Just repeating the same mistakes. Okay, forget the raid. I'll get someone to call them home. You just work on that inoculation. Don't make me regret this, 7-6.
Somehow I managed to convince her of the need for inoculation. That was easier than the settlers, to be honest.
Hey, no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
Heading on back to the overseer's house, I enter and find her in her living room.
You're back. You get those settlements to see that they need our help? Good. I knew I could count on you. I've been looking into where we can mass produce the inoculation. Some of the obvious choices are messy, but if you just sit back and ask yourself, who could have manufactured a lot of specially formulated liquid in sterile packaging, it becomes obvious. Exactly. Great minds, huh? The local plant even has all the equipment to make experimental beverages. Perfect for us hacking in the inoculation. The current occupants were giving me some trouble, though. I could use your help on this one. Meet you there?
And so just like that, the plan is put forth to hit up the local Nuka-Cola plant and to utilize its equipment to mass produce the inoculation. For now, though, it's back to my camp for repairs and some rest. Stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers, and until next time, thanks so much for watching.